Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So it's that time of the month, and no, we're not talking about periods.
Ha ha ha, that's like what everybody says, every YouTuber says, but you know
what? I just wanted to say it. But I checked to see when I last uploaded this, and it's about time. It's been a month since I uploaded a products empties video. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm actually filming this 2 days before trash day, so I'm very proud of myself for, in fact, getting that done beforehand, because usually I'll film it on trash day and I'll be really like rushed and stressed, just because I want to be able to put it in the trash before the trash man comes and I don't have to sit on it for another week. So I'm gonna take this out first, and I know you must be thinking, did she finish a palette? No, I didn't. I actually, my eye is itchy. Also, I am feeling very vampy today because I'm wearing black and burgundy, but I'm digging it. This was the Manny MUA / Makeup Geek collaboration. I actually just depotted it, so I'm throwing away the packaging. I just felt like, I don't know if I specifically wasn't reaching for this because I know for a fact this is all warm, just purely warm tones, or if it was because it was a collaboration with a person I don't support. So I just decided to take the branding off of it. So I decided to depot it, and I put it in like my makeup palette that I kind of reach for every day, and hopefully by having it in there, and I think so, because then I was able to rearrange it with other shades the way that I want to arrange it and make it less of a warm tone type of situation, hopefully. And I think it'll be effective of using it up that way and like reaching for it more than having like all these little palettes and like just reaching for different palettes and not this one. And I just like that. I mean, it is cool packaging and all, but wasn't using it, so it wasn't cool enough. So I'm gonna recycle this because I believe it's all cardboard. The mirror was nice, but the mirror is nice also in the big palette that I have full of other stuff. Now let's talk about actual empties. I'm just gonna pick out in no particular order. This was the Shiseido Perfect Cleansing Oil. This is just a cleansing oil. This was gifted to me about, not this last Christmas, but the Christmas beforehand. My aunt uses this and she loves it, and she wanted us to try it out, me and my grandma. I really liked it. I don't think I would purchase it just because it's a little bit pricey for a cleansing oil when the drugstore has cleansing oils that literally work the same. I don't know if not better, but it works the same basically. I do have my grandma's that I'm currently using up because she doesn't wear that much makeup and she prefers makeup wipes.
which I really wish she wouldn't. I really wish she would have used it, because I think the makeup wipes are so
freaking wasteful. So I don't use makeup wipes anymore. Occasionally, in the rare case that she gives me any, or if I need some for like traveling, and I don't have any other makeup removers, then I'll use them. But I just prefer like cleansing oils or things where I have to use cotton rounds, and I use my reusable cotton rounds. So I'm only recycling the plastic things. I do have another one, but again, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this. I also used up a sample that I've had for a couple of years now, but I just decided to use it. This was the Julep Love Your Bare Face Hydrating Cleansing Oil. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but this was like a pretty, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but that whole vial shape thing, I threw the vial away because it was all oily, was full of the cleansing oils, and it sucked. I needed to use the whole entire vial to do my entire face. It was really hard to get my mascara off with this, and usually like with my other cleansing oils, I would only use half of what this came for, because they're good and they take the makeup off. But this, on the other hand, it was a struggle. I used up the whole thing. Finally, it's one less thing underneath my cupboards in my sink bathroom area, but it's not something I would be interested in purchasing. I mean, it is paraben free and it is cruelty free, but it's just not the best. I think you would use a lot of product to get your makeup off, and in that sense that's a waste because you would be going through it very quickly and buying more very quickly. You guys know I'm also on the journey to finishing up all of my sheet masks just because I am no longer purchasing them because it's just a one-time use product and then they sit in the landfills forever. Again, with makeup wipes, the exact same thing. I have them. I'm gonna use them because I spent my money on it, but this was my favorite Korean sheet mask. This is the DNA Aquaring Medi-Heal. I feel like I have at least 1 or 2 in every empties video because I tend to use 1 or 2 a month. So that's enough being said. There's still a lot of serum left over in these, so I tend to use them like 2 to 3 days even after I use the mask, just as a moisturizer, because there's enough stuff in that in here. But I have found like a bottle serum moisturizer thing that is basically the stuff that's in this, and it's in a glass bottle, it's recyclable, and it's not creating little plastic waste that just sits in the landfill. I used up my eyebrow razor. It just got doled out. I think these are from Japan when I had my Japanese exchange student. Now I have a Chinese exchange student, but he's a boy, so there's nothing that we can share. So I have one more. These are really good. They're really sharp, which I really like, not like the cheap Walmart ones. I wish I knew what brand this was so I can order some, because the last one is starting to dull out a little bit, and yeah. So that is going to go in the trash can. I also used up an eye cream. This is the Belief moisturizing and firming eye cream. This is like my 3rd tub of this. This is just a good standard eye cream. It probably doesn't do anything in regards to firming your eyes, but for someone who is young and for someone who wants to like take preventative measures and just moisturize under there to prevent fine lines and wrinkles, I think this is really good. I believe it does cost $48, and that might be a little bit too much for something that is just moisturizing. I don't know if I'm going to be repurchasing this when the Sephora VIB sale comes around. I did get a Neutrogena eye cream that was just leftover that my boyfriend's mom had, but it's not good. It's very drying. I'm basically just using it until the Sephora VIB sale so I can repurchase an eye cream, but I don't know if I'm going to be repurchasing this one because I kind of, now that I hit 23 years old, now I kind of just want to buy something that's actually gonna help the fine lines I'm starting to develop. So if you guys have any eye cream recommendations, I would really appreciate if you guys would leave it in the comments down below, just because while I could repurchase this because I'm still moisturizing, still taking preventive measures, I want something that's gonna tackle my fine lines, my semi-existent fine lines, okay? I don't like the fact that we all age, but you know, I'm gonna do the best that I can to look as young as I can. Okay. I have The Ordinary niacinamide 10% and zinc 1% thingy-mabobber. This was past its prime. I got this in October of 2017, so in October of 2018 it did, I wouldn't say go bad, but it just wasn't as potent anymore because it does have like a 1-year shelf life. So for the last half, like, I would kind of use it on my face, but literally the last 2 uses, I used it on my feet. Just because I recently threw away my pumice stone because it just wasn't doing anything, and you know, sandal season is among us, and I don't want to buy baby feet because it's the whole like 1-use plastic thing. Although I'm really interested in it and I kind of want it, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to use things that I have at home, maybe buy another pumice stone. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I decided to use this on my feet the last couple of times, and I do see some peeling happening. Not as much. I had to do this like every day and put some socks on, and it's just a little bit. So it's definitely not like baby feet. But because this is already like, I didn't want to use it on my face anymore, and because I have other stuff to use for my face, it was good to just finish it up on my feet. And this is glass. I know I can recycle the glass bottle. I don't think this is recyclable. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that you can't recycle that, so I'll have to double check on that before I put it either in the trash or in the recycling. This was also my last item that I had from The Ordinary. This was the 100% organic cold press rose hip seed oil. Also, I bought, it was just for my one The Ordinary order, so this was also past its prime in October, but I was still using it on my face. I have had issues with my skincare recently, semi-recently, where it's just not moisturizing. So I would only use this at night. I would put all of my moisturizers on, and then I would slather this all over, and I would see like whatever product was balled up even more. But I felt like this one actually, with the help of this, it actually left my skin moisturizer when I woke up the next morning, which was really nice. Right now I'm using the, what is it called? The Drunk Elephant Marula oil, and I don't know if it's just because I was used to this. I mean, that one's nice in the sense that it's not very greasy. It is moisturizing, but I kind of liked how I could sort of feel this, and I can't feel the other one. I'm like, is it doing anything with the other one? But definitely is. That's just like the difference in quality in oil, and it's also different types of oil. So that could be it. I don't know if I would repurchase it. Maybe come winter time again and I need extra moisture, but because we're gonna get out of winter soon and the stuff that I'm using now is working, I don't, not that I could, because I do have a little sample of the Drunk Elephant Marula oil, but I just don't think I will be repurchasing oils after I'm done with that. Not until the winter time, because usually my skin does not need it. More makeup remover. I finished at the Lancome by Facials eye makeup remover. This is my favorite eye makeup remover. It is kind of pricey. I was given a lot of these, so I believe I'm on my last bottle and then I'm done. So I'm kind of savoring it. I don't know if I would purchase the full size. It's definitely going to be a while until that has to happen, just because I have a lot of other makeup removers that I need to finish, because it is my no buy year and I'm not allowed to purchase until I'm done with everything. So because I do have other methods of removing my makeup still, like I have the other cleansing oil, I have a cleansing balm stick, and I think that's it. But I still have to finish those before I buy my next makeup remover. So I don't know if it's gonna be this or it's gonna be a cleansing oil. I don't know. I have my reusable cotton pads, so I could really go either or, but I haven't decided yet. This was one of the moisturizers that was not working for me, and I finally finished it. This was the Ease Rocher 48-hour non-stop moisturizing rich cream. This is supposed to be normal to dry skin. I think this could have been okay come the summertime, but because I was using it in the winter time and I was trying to use up everything that I had, it just wasn't moisturizing enough. And if I tried to put like a lot of different products to help this product, it would definitely ball up. This was kind of like, you're only allowed to put like water-based products. You couldn't put too heavy of products underneath or over this, because it would ball up and it would ruin everything. So then this got bumped down to my nighttime cream, and then that's when I would use the ordinary oil on top of this. I did purchase this when I was in France this past summer, so I'm not going to try to order it online or try to get it, not that I could. Also, no by year. I have other moisturizers, and because this was such a hassle and it was just okay, I have no interest in trying this again unless my skin like magically changed to oily skin, and then this could possibly work. But then I feel like with my natural oils this would also ball up, so I'm just gonna pass. I have one more Ease Rocher cream. It is different from this, and I think that one's a little bit better. I think that's gonna work really fine in the summertime. I am kind of trying to use it a little bit right now just because it is open and it does have a 6-month shelf life. But I think it'll be fine once June, maybe even May hits, which is only a month away, and then I can full-blown use it and not have the skincare issues that I've been having recently. I guess we're kind of going from skincare into a little bit of makeup. This is kind of in between. This is my last, and I'm missing half of it. This is my last C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Nighttime Balm Lip Balm. This is, you can purchase this at Bath & Body Works. It's kind of hard to find now, and we even saw it at Nordstrom Rack. My old co-workers from Bath & Body Works and we all have like a group chat, and like we sent each other pictures that we found it. Well, they found it, I haven't. I haven't seen it in the Nordstrom Rack by me, but there's another one not so close, like it's about like a 25-minute drive, but then I also have like a 10-minute drive one away. They sell it, but because I'm not in, I feel like I have to move on from this. I feel like it's getting harder to find, so I needed to find a replacement. So I just bought the Agave Bite Beauty Lip Agave Mask, and that one's doing the job just okay. Not like this, but I think it's just your lips have to get used to it, because my lips went through like a super dry phase the last 2 months, like towards the end of this, and I did cut and open, and I had, like, I kid you not, 2 more weeks of use. So talk about using every last drop, because I was obsessed with this. I kid you not, I know I said I kid you not a couple of times in this video already. I have been using this lip balm for the last maybe 4 years. Lifesaver on Accutane. I think the Bite Beauty one, if you're on Accutane for whatever reason, could be the next solution. But if you can easily find it, or if you are wanting to buy it online and have it shipped to you, then you can do that. But I'm trying not to do as many online purchases, just because I feel like with the craze of like Amazon Prime and super fast shipping, and we are releasing so much like carbon emissions through that, and I am trying to watch, I'm trying to be more eco-friendly where I can, and reducing my carbon footprint, and definitely ordering less online stuff unless I have to is my way to go. So I just go to the store and buy it. I don't try to, I'm not gonna, although I love it, but I think it's time for it to get replaced to something that's current and easily accessible and not hard to find. The last 2 items I have are makeup products. Actually, I think I kind of have 3. It's kind of on its last leg, so I'll show it as well. But I feel like this is in like all of my empties. It is my Lancome Monsieur bag. I think I have like maybe 1 more week's use out of this, but it's practically dead. I'm struggling a little bit to do my lashes, so I think it has a couple of days, maybe not even a week. I kind of feel like this one went by a little bit fast. I'm going to time it on my new one, because I have bought a backup of it, because I knew this was dying out. So I'm going to put a sticker on it on the new one to see when I started using it, to see how long it actually lasts, because I do feel like there's a lot of dried up product in this. Like when I'm doing the tube, I feel like I can feel the product in there, but I just can't get it out. So I'm starting to think that I don't know if this is worth the $25, if it's only, I'm pretty sure I had one in my last empties, and that was a month ago, even though it's probably been in the empties bin for a while. I don't know if it's worth the $25. Like, I love it so much, but now that I have to really be mindful of what I'm spending, because I have to save up as much as I can, like, I don't know if I want to keep spending $25 on it. I don't know. So I'm gonna put a sticker on the new one to see how long it lasts and see if it's actually worth it. Another thing I have here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Sometimes I find this isn't even strong enough for my brows, but I have realized it's because I don't upkeep my brows. So right now I am using the brow wax that's in my year-long project pan, and at first I hated it because it would always have like my eyebrows everywhere. And then before I went on a little vacation, I decided to like actually take care of my brows and like trim them and pluck them, and because I don't get my brows done, and I don't really attend much to them, and I feel like I should, because it looks a lot better when I do it, even if I do it myself. But now the brow wax is a little bit better because I don't have as much as crazy brow hair, so I don't know. I try to look for, even though I shouldn't have, I was trying to look for the Essence Brow Gel to replace this with, because I didn't want to spend the $22, but they were out of stock at Ulta, so I didn't end up getting it. But I was like, I said I couldn't buy anything until I was out, and I'm not out of my brow wax. So, but now that they're a lot more tamed, the brow wax is working, not, you know, the best. It does help put on like brow powder on, but we'll see when I'm done with that I'm gonna go back to brow gel, but I don't know what brow gel yet. We'll see. I mean, for the bank reasons, I probably should do the Essence one, but I don't know if it's gonna be as good as the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. And last but not least, I have a concealer. It's not 100% done. It is about like 90% done, but it is really old. Like, I'm telling you, I bought this when the Master Conceals first released at the drugstore, and I bought this one in the shade Fair, and I bought the light one, and The fair one, I ended up using up on my face. It was great. I think drugstore concealers have gotten a lot better since this launched. And then this one was too fair for my face, believe it or not, even though feel like I look really pale right now. So I was just using it as an eyeshadow base, and it finally is too old to the point that it started balling up on my eyes. And I was like, you know, I think it's done, and I'm considering it done, considering it just has the tiniest bit left, and I have used most of the tube up, so I am considering this a done makeup product. I won't be repurchasing it because I still have plenty of concealers to go, and like I said, there's better drugstore concealers now than when that first came out, because that one's pretty old, so. But yeah, that is all of my empties for this month. Did you finish anything that you are extremely missing? The only thing I would say that I'm kind of extremely missing, but I'm not missing because I still have another one, is this Shiseido cleansing oil. And I have another one of that. And my Anastasia brow gel, because the brow wax, it's not my favorite, but I'm using it. And of course my Sealed Mega Well, my favorite in Balm, but you know, it's time to move on. Anyways, what did you finish? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.